And we get to this moment at the very end of the book. And we're going to look at 2 verses today. We get to the very end of Joshua 24, very end of the book. And there's kind of like this Israelite convention, if you will. All of them gather, hundreds of thousands of them, just all over the place, they gather. And Joshua spends the first part of the chapter going over everything that they've seen God do. Hey, God did this, God did this, God did this. This is why he's faithful. This is why we trust him. This is why he's awesome. And then there's this moment in verse 14, and this is where we're going to pick up. It says this: "Now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in faithfulness. Put away the gods that your fathers served beyond the river and in Egypt, and serve the Lord. And if it is evil in your eyes to serve the Lord, choose this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your fathers served in the region beyond the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell." Here is the key part of this entire morning. Here it is. Ready? "But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." So Joshua takes this line and puts it in the sand in front of these people, and he looks at them and he says, hey, you have a choice. In this moment, you have a choice. And the choice that Joshua offers to the Israelites in chapter 24 of this book is the exact same choice that you and I wake up with every single day. And that choice isn't, what am I gonna have for breakfast? How many emails that I need to respond to? What's the best way to avoid the traffic that I'm going to face getting to work or whatever? It's, who am I going to serve today? Who am I going to serve today? See, whether you realize that's a decision that you're faced with every day or not, doesn't change anything. That's the reality. Every single one of us, young, old, married, non-married, student, workforce, whatever, that's us. Who am I going to serve today? And so Joshua looks at these people and he says, hey, you have a choice to make. And what's the decision? The decision is, are you going to choose Jesus? Are you going to choose God? Are you going to choose the false gods of our forefathers? Like you can go after those things. You can chase after those things. But we've seen that when we do that, nothing good happens. It doesn't work. But Joshua also goes a step further and he says, hey, you get to decide, are you going to serve God or these little g gods? But as for me, in the house of Joshua, my family, it's Jesus. Line in the sand, no turning back, doesn't matter what happens, we're all in.